you're going to be in the Batman movie.
Yes.
And you are?
Catwoman.
Wow.
Yeah, nervous. I was sitting at the Globes with David Kelly because he writes our show, and Michelle Pfeiffer, and I was bowing to the Queen. Nervous to be in her presence now.
And you're flying out tonight to London to start, right?
Yes.
Have you had a costume fitting yet?
We've had many. It's going really well. It's very exciting, and I've been training a ton too, which has been great and hard. And
I bet it's very physical.
Very physical. I come home just limping every day. It's actually pathetic.
But I'm so excited. So you're leaving tonight to start, and I can't wait to see that.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
Yeah.
Congratulations. High fidelity.
Although the Batman movie starring Robert Pattinson, Colin Farrell, maybe even Warstu if you can get a cameo, there is a crazy amount of new details that have already been revealed about this very movie. Now, maybe the Batman suit has actually leaked already. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It probably hasn't due to the security information that we went over in the last video, where briefly we went over the fact that the security is that tight inside the studios that they were shooting, the camera angles, the Pacific. If anything ever leaked, they'd know exactly the person who leaked it based on the fact that they're filming the people inside the studio and also filming the movie. It is interesting that a bunch of images have appeared on Twitter claiming that this isn't really the leaked image of the Batman suit Robin Pattinson 2021, but it is actually what the suit looks like. Now, it's turning into a rolling meme on the tweets where everyone says, soon, the Batman suit is amazing, then they upload a random image. Now, the most recent one is very interesting. It was on Reddit, and if this is a suit, I would be very kind of like, what's going on here? So there's a lot of people sharing this same image. Now, I'm not sure if I can put it in this video because it could be true, and you know what Warner Bros are like for taking videos down. So I will leave all the links down below. But it's interesting that everyone seems to think the suit is blue and grey. And then realistically, there's no information from valuable sources. So what is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the future of the Batman 2021 movie. We've got some pretty cool information about shooting locations, the Batmobile, Catwoman. Maybe this movie's going to be R-rated, and what Robert Pattinson's been saying about where Batman's going. We've also got Zoe Kravitz, that if you listen to the first 1 minute video, it's her officially, finally confirming that she is playing Catwoman, and she says it's pretty dope. She's been doing a lot of training. Literally after that interview, she flew to England to start shooting the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. Obviously, Catwoman, we'll be expecting her to be the female main star of the movie. It's going to be pretty damn dope. So let's get into the video. At the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X or a Switch. Just subscribe to the channel so you've got a chance of winning, and let me know down below how freaking hype are you for this movie. So we've had some officially confirmed information that potentially the Batman movie will be shooting in February in Glasgow, which if you're not from UK or Europe, Glasgow is as north as you can go in England while still being in England. So it's very high up in England. So it's going to be cold for these American actors in Scotland in February. So the rumors going around, information, we can't validate it because it's not like this has come out from a Warner Bros official rep, but the information going around from insiders, if you want to call them that, is that the Batmobile will be shooting in February, and that they essentially are going to turn Glasgow into Gotham City, which is cool because I will overlay some images at some point of Glasgow. Glasgow is a very beautiful country. Obviously, Glasgow is a city, but it's Scotland essentially. Glasgow looks pretty cool, and if you played any of the Batman Arkham Knight video games or Arkham City or any of the Batman games, you could see the scenery, and if you see what Glasgow looks like, it does look like that. It is going to look pretty damn awesome. Now, Matt Reeves did shoot Planet of the Apes, so cinematography wise, scenery wise, you know Gotham City is going to look so freaking beautiful. So apparently the Batmobile is going to be in Glasgow because obviously they're going to be driving around in the Batmobile. Obviously it is a real car to some capacity. So that is when everyone's expecting the first official look at the Robin Pattinson suit, because If the Batmobile is driving around, you expect Robert Pattinson, the Batman, Bruce Wayne, to be in said Batmobile. So we are very much looking forward to the first official look. Now, I had some comments saying, yeah, you're trying to ruin the storyline. No, we're trying to build the hype train. Like, a lot of people are big fans of Batman. So the reason behind me covering all these stories is I am trying to help you guys. We're trying to help build the hype for Batman 2021. We're trying to build a Batman community on this channel. So I'm not here to spoil anything. Like I say, anything in this video isn't factually true because we don't know until said movie comes out, or at least until the first trailer comes out. So Batmobile, Robert Pattinson reveal should be coming out in February this year, maybe. That is what's going around, but like I say, I've not personally spoken to a Warner Bros. Rep, so I can't officially confirm or verify it. So that is the biggest story so far. And that is till Robert Pattinson has said the following in an interview. Now, the headline is this: Robert Pattinson wants to do some crazy stuff with Batman. Yeah. Okay, it's not going to be PG-13, or is it? Now, what is interesting is what he had to say while speaking to Empire magazine. Robert Pattinson talked about the rating system and how an R-rated film allows you to do a lot more. Now, this is freaking fantastic, guys, because you remember the Joker movie? It was a 15, right? And you remember the Marvel Cinematic Universe? They would never do anything like this. Like, even with Deadpool, like, essentially, the comic book genre, I believe, has to be at least a 15. So you went on to say, regarding the Batman movie, he wants to push it as far as it can go. He wants to do crazy things in this role, which is insane. And thinks the director Matt Reeves is on board to do this as well. Now, the problem they have here is, release the Snyder Cut, is it's not necessarily directly up to Matt Reeves. Yes, he is the director and did work on part of the script, or most of the script. I'm not really sure. They don't really make that like transparent who works on it. Is Warner Bros. Is famous for sticking their nose in. So if Warner Bros. Does not stick their nose in, and the fact that Joker literally destroyed a lot of Marvel movies, 1.1 billion, it's been nominated for 11 Oscars. It's been nominated in every single category pretty much. So he said this: that's the only thing more complicated, is the rating. As soon as you make something an R-rated movie, you're freed up to do so much stuff in terms of character itself. I want to push it as far as it can possibly go. And I think Matt Reeves does as well. You can do crazy stuff with that part. So, what do you think about Robert Pattinson? What does he mean? How far can push? The Batman, is it still going to maintain PG-13, or are they going to make it R-rated? Which, it's freaking awesome. The fact that Robert Pattinson, you know, he's coming out in a movie pretty cool soon, Tenet. It looks pretty cool. He's actually a cool actor. And also The Lighthouse is coming out in UK soon at the end of this month. It's been out in America for a while. So Robert Pattinson is a very good actor. If you haven't seen him since the Twilight days, I suggest that you go out and watch his newer stuff, because he is a pretty cool actor. So it is pretty cool, and there's been some pretty cool updates. So we know that Zoe Kravitz is playing Catwoman. She said she's on her way to London is my city, although I don't really believe they're shooting in London for all of it necessarily. They will be shooting inside studios, and whenever they shoot inside studios, it's harder for information to get out, and the Batsuit could have been revealed. Now, I may overlay an image, like I said, of what people think is a Batman suit, or at least what it looks like, but I am so freaking hyped to see what is the Batmobile going to look like, because if you've played Arkham Knight, the Batmobile can get freaking insane. As we know, it's following a lot of different storylines, allegedly. Allegedly, it's following long Halloween storyline, Batman Year 1, Zero Batman Year. Apparently it's following some of the Nolan stuff. Apparently this is going to be like a copy and cut of a lot of different Batman storylines from the comic books, which is very interesting. And the fact that Robert Pattinson's come out and saying, yeah, I want to push it as far as it can go, I want to make it R-rated, it's very interesting to see, can he do that? You know, the fact Batman versus Superman wasn't widely respected and widely liked, I think because it got too dark and gritty. But I think the DC universe needs to be dark and gritty. Yes, I'm not saying that this movie exists inside the DC universe, but it coexists inside the DC films, I guess DC world universe. So yeah, I will show the alleged leaked image of the Batman suit, but it looks like concept art at least. So I wouldn't be surprised if said concept art was real in the aspect of concept art, but from what's been described in the previous video, I will leave it down below. That is the most recent information that seems factual in some aspects. As we know, this movie has a lot of big characters in it, a lot of big actors. As we know, it's going to have a rogues gallery, it's going to have Catwoman, it's going to have the Penguin. Now, Matt Reeves kind of confirmed that Colin Farrell is Penguin, although he didn't really confirm that. So we know it's going to have Catwoman, it's going to have the Riddler, it's going to have Commissioner Gordon, it's going to have Falcone, it's going to have Alfred, it's going to have your boy Warstu, maybe, if I can get... No, I'm just saying that to see if you're listening. So it has casted a lot of very different actors that we weren't expecting. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Dark Knight can do in this setting with his detective skills. As we know from recent shooting, when they first started shooting, there's a bunch of murders. So, and we've seen what could have been Robin Pattinson, Bruce Wayne on a motorbike, which follows Batman's Year Zero. So maybe that's the case. It's just going to be cool because there's a lot of hype around this movie, but no one knows anything. Jeffrey Wright's in this movie. He's not been seen on set. We know that Zoe Kravitz, who's playing Catwoman, she's now filming, but we've not seen anything. So it's just going to be pretty cool. I'm not here to ruin the movie for you. Like I said, we don't know anything realistically because we're not on the film set. We can just break down what we see in the media and what images are taken from around the internet, and we can try and break some stuff down. But I'm pretty sure this movie will be R-rated based on Robert Pattinson's comments. Now, obviously, Robert Pattinson is playing Batman, so he knows more than anyone else. And the information about Glasgow being turned into Gotham City is pretty cool. Glasgow is a pretty interesting city. So it is looking quite interesting if the Batmobile will be there. And if that is their main stop for Gotham City, it's going to be pretty interesting because the scenes they've shot in London so far, they're pretty small scenes, like a funeral scene. And then they've shot a bunch of murders, and it looks like there's a bunch of news reporting outlets reporting murders, and they haven't realistically shot that much in London at the moment. So if they are going to set up from Glasgow for the main aesthetics for Gotham City, it's going to be pretty interesting. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I will keep you up to date with all the latest and greatest Marvel, DC, the Batman 2021 news. Like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. It really does help this channel more than you know. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.